Oh, the spoon bumper. Okay.
Hey, I'm ALBO. I came to Japan as an English teacher, then moved near Tokyo to pursue my dreams. I became a filmmaker because I love cars, Japanese culture, and a good story. I'm lucky enough to live the JDM dream, and in this series of videos, I'll bring you along with me. We'll go to car meets and visit shops, do track days and toge runs, experience the food and traditions, and learn more than you ever thought possible about Japan's car culture and history. Join me on the adventure of a lifetime and find out what it's really like in the land of the rising sun. So hop in, fasten your seatbelts, and enjoy the ride. This is the JDM Experience.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りしました。
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I want to give you an update on the FL5, give you some of my thoughts about the build, and give you some of my ideas for plans for the future. So as you can see over here, the car is very, very well set up. Let's walk you through the front of what's been done to the car. In front, I have this Project Aero lip. This thing is really, really solid. It's from a guy that makes them in Australia. I had it painted brilliant black so it matches the trim, and I just think it's the perfect OEM Plus lip. As for the wheels and tire setup, we went with the Advent GT Beyonds. So these are 19-inch, 9.5 width, and the offset is plus 45. And I think this spec is perfect for here in Japan because it perfectly fits the Shaken requirement, which is the mandatory inspection every 2 years. For the tires, we went with these Advent 8009, and I think that these are the best overall street tire. Very, very, very grippy. They're way better than the stock PS4S, which come in a 30 series tire, which is basically like a rubber band. So I actually size up to 19 to 265, 35, 19s. And so that little bit of extra sidewall really helps to fill out that fender. So you can see there's pretty much just less than a 1 finger gap over here. Really, really nice fitment. It's been lowered on spoon springs. These are version 2 spoon springs, so there isn't this sag in the back. When there's nothing in the car, everything is like perfectly even, so the finger gap is the same front and the back. There's a little bit of stuff in the back, like you can see. Just take a quick peek in the trunk. Not so much stuff, but you know, little crate with some cleaning supplies and my bag and things like that. So there is a little bit of weight in the back, but the fitment is just about the same, just about less than 1 finger gap. So you can see that fitment is really, really nice. In the back over here, we have the OEM Plus wing. This is the modular wing. If you look closely, it has this red carbon fiber, which is really, really, really cool. It's this red carbon fiber weave. And this is actually the model that was made in Italy before the factory that was making them flooded. The factory in Italy flooded, and now they're being made in Vietnam. So I was lucky enough to get my hands on this, and I just love it. As for the back over here, you can see in the interior, here in Japan, the seats are suede, and I went so far as to have that rear AC vent installed, so it's very comfortable now. And I think honestly that is one of the best mods on the car for sure. Now moving around the front, you can see over here, in the front over here, we also have the carbon fiber trim, which you guys have seen in previous videos. I have that over here on the dash, I have it over here on the door cards, and then over here in the center console. And basically we had everything installed on this car that was available from Honda. We also have the wireless charger, but one of the coolest features I like is over here, you can see that there is a Type R little puddle light. And at first I thought that was really cheesy, but now it's one of my favorite things. I just absolutely love it. Exterior wise, I think the exterior is perfectly rounded off by these Mugen, what do you call them? I always forget what they're called, window visors. And they have a very aerodynamic look. They increase the road noise like an indiscernible amount. So I think for the amount of coolness that they add to the car, it's perfectly acceptable. I also did the red mirror caps because these come in black, and now they're, well, red to match the rest of the car. I put this Mugen sticker on here because at first I was thinking of going with the Mugen theme, but right now the only Mugen part is this Mugen side window visor thing. So I've been thinking about going with a different theme, but I'm still thinking about it. All right, anything else in the front? Okay, engine-wise, actually, this has a Spoon air cleaner, and it actually sounds really, really good. Gives you a little bit more throttle response, gives it a little bit more torque, and it has a really nice intake sound. But that's not the only thing we've done to the inside of the car. It was recently upgraded with HON data, and so stock boost, I think it's around 1.5 bar, but now we're running the 1.8 bar tune, which was available here in Japan from Spoon, and it also actually has the pops and bangs tune. Now, when I first had that tune done on the car, I actually couldn't really hear the pops and bangs with the stock exhaust. So I had the resonators. There's two resonators in the stock exhaust, which I had removed, and now this car sounds insane. So for a stock exhaust, I think it sounds amazing, and I actually really like the way the stock triple exhaust looks, so I have no desire to change it now that we've had the resonators deleted and Honda installed. I think the car is pretty much perfect. This is the ultimate OEM Plus build, to the point where now I'm thinking, what should I do with the car? And I've been thinking about that a lot, and I think it is time to take this car to the next level. So the next part of the video, let's actually go to one of my favorite shops, which you guys probably know by now, and let's see what we can have done to this car next. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you guys in the next part. We are on our way to our favorite shop, but first, let me see if you guys can hear the pops and bangs. Okay. Ooh, I think the sound deadening in this car is really strong. So even with the modified exhaust, it's still a little bit hard to see from inside the cabin unless you put the windows down. But definitely from outside, you can hear it from like down the street. It's very loud now. So why are we going to Spoon? Well, we want to make this car even more awesome than it already is. And to be honest, from the factory, Honda did an absolutely amazing job for 99.9% of people. But me being a YouTuber here in Japan, who loves Hondas and loves Spoon, and who loves modifying his car, I just cannot help but scratch the itch of modifying my car. So today we are going to go check out the new FL5 bumper, which Spoon just debuted on social media a couple days ago. And when I saw it in the pictures, I thought, oh man, that thing looks so good. And to be honest, I had actually already seen the bumper off of the car a couple different times when I was at Spoon, and then I had also seen the bumper on the race car. But to see it on their white demo car, to see how it would look like with like one solid color, I just really thought it looked cool. So I figured we should go take a look at it directly. Oh, there it is. All right, Mary passed the camera back to me, and this is our first look at the Spoon bumper. And let's directly compare it to the stock bumper over here. Okay. Also, by the way, it has the new hood. Oh, nice, very thick, feels very solid, nicely built. It's got a grill here as well, and here as well for their Spoon intercooler. At first glance, it looks significantly lower than my car. So let's see, at the front over here, let's say it gets to about this line, actually, just about perfectly that line there. So let's compare it to here. So about a centimeter lower, but it is running, I think, a different wheel setup. These are 18 inch, yeah. So what we can do is just measure over here the lowest point, and I think that looks like it's right under this line over here, right? So let's compare it to here. Oh, there is, mine is a little bit higher actually because of the taller tire. So we would only lose just a little bit of ground clearance, just a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna move, I got permission to move my FL5 beside it so we can compare them side by side. Here we go. Here we can kind of really see them clearly together. Let me take a couple pictures right here. All right, so the reason we came here is actually because I've been running the 1.8 tune. I wanted to know what the 1.6 tune feels like. And so we're gonna have it done real quick. Also, they're gonna increase the response of the car, hopefully, because I heard the 1.6 tune is a bit more responsive compared to 1.8 at the cost of a little bit of power. So let's just do that since we're already here. And that's actually why I got the chance to move the car here. It's probably not the best move to just show up in a car and just park in here like I did. So what I did was I reached out to Takoshi-san first, and he was like, yeah, just bring it in and you can park the car, get some pictures and stuff while we talk about the car while they do the work. So yeah, I just wanted to make that clear. There's a lot of tourists that have been coming lately because of course Spoon has become a very, very famous shop, but they said they've had a lot of trouble recently with people coming in like rental cars and just parking inside. You actually have to go find a paid parking somewhere else and walk over here. That's the best way to do it. It's only because I'm a regular customer here and actually we have some work done. There's some work that needs to be done on the car, which is just changing the tune. That's why it's okay for us to park here. So do not be like me, or just don't show up and just park the car in front and walk around. You actually have to go park your car at a paid parking somewhere else. So we had a look at the Spoon bumper directly compared to my stock bumper. And you know what my thoughts are? I love how aggressive it is. I love how it looks, especially with the canard. I'm still thinking about how we're gonna paint it, but I think I'm like 80% of the way there. I want you guys to know, I want you guys to let me know if you think we should go with this bumper or if we should stick with this bumper. Let me know in the comments below. I will take it heavily into consideration. We haven't made a decision yet. We definitely have not made a decision yet, but we're pretty close to. And maybe we might even be able to get one of the very first ones from the first batch. So no promises there. I just think it would be cool if we had like the very first non-demo car with a Spoon bumper, but I'm not 100% sold yet either. So you guys let me know what you think. Okay, yeah, so we have gotten started with changing the tune to the 1.6 tune. I'm really curious how it's gonna feel. A lot of people have been saying, even Spoon themselves say that the 1.6 tune is a little bit safer and a little bit more comfortable for the street. I personally think more power is addicting, but let's see how it feels. Actually, while Taguchi-san is here, maybe he can explain a little bit about the bumper and the design and why they chose to make it in the way that they did. And let's just see.
オイルクーラーとかを置ける人
Oh,
に向けて、そうここは
OK。で、真ん中は
真ん
ブレーキ
中は
ダクト。
純正のブレーキダクトを迎えを増やして、穴系は一緒なんだけれども、
はい。
より風を効率よく入れられる。
じゃあもう一回、ここオイルクーラー仕様ですか？これを。
オイルクーラー置きたい人はそこに使
あ
ってください。
はい
でコアを後ろにしと。
Oh, nice. We actually have a measuring tape here.
これちょっとプログレより少し車高は下がってる。こっちがだいたい70ミリ。
Ah, okay.
であっちが120ミリぐらい。だから
Okay. So about a
40から50
centimeter.
ぐらいかな。
でもなんかタイヤサイズも違うから多分こっから調整、測ったら多分分かる。
それで、アルボの方が10ミリぐらい高い。
ということはほぼ一緒。
そうね。ほぼ一緒。
Yeah, so my car actually sits about a centimeter higher than this car because this car is on 18-inch wheels. It is on a spoon spring, so it is on the same springs. So if we use this bumper, height-wise, or clearance-wise, it should be just about the same. However, because this design sticks out a little bit further, I'm assuming like this part, it sticks out about as much as the stock bumper, but the lip part sticks out a little bit further. Yeah, probably about almost an inch further out. It means your actual ground clearance will be reduced just a little bit. Whew. So by the way, Mary has never been upstairs, so let's go check out the upstairs of Spoon. Dun, dun, dun. Here it is. Okay, what do you think?
Cool.
Yep, it is. It's pretty cool. You can see over here, there's this wall where you can sign your name, and actually, here's my contribution. Over there. I wanted to show you over here. Look, Mary, this is the actual race car. So that's why when I saw this in real life, I thought, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like how it looks like on the street.
Yeah.
Right?
Cool. Pretty good in there, actually.
You think so?
Yeah. I'm not mad.
Yeah, I'm gonna just keep playing. Keep playing City Pop on my phone. Okay, there we go. Yeah, heavily modified. Look at the interior. This is what a real race car looks like on the inside.
Wow. Very cool.
Very cool, right?
Very cool.
This is their older demo car. This is the one generation older than our car. Actually, this one's for sale, and I was thinking about buying this one, but I think I'm more of a fan of our body style. And over there is their other race car. That one is quite famous. It won a lot of, it won a big race in the States a few years ago.
I think I like, instead of the vent in the middle, like the vents.
Which part?
This part, the vent on the hood.
Oh, okay.
You know how it's just one, like
Yeah.
there? But I like it better like this one, where it's like a side.
Oh, yeah, me too. The fender
Yeah.
louvers, right?
Mhm.
The vent louvers.
Yeah.
Like those things on the side, right? Yeah, I think they look really cool. Just like we were talking about earlier off camera about the Jace Racing one.
Yeah.
Okay. Impressions? Now that you've actually seen this place in real life, but have only been seeing it in like, while editing my videos and things like that.
It's cool. It's neat. Yeah. It is. It actually looks much bigger in your videos.
Oh,
Personally, I
yeah.
thought it looked much bigger.
Yeah, that's the thing about the wide angleness
Yeah.
of the camera.
Yeah.
It's actually less
It's not as
space.
wide.
Yeah, it's not as
Yeah,
wide,
yeah,
not as
yeah.
spacious as it appears in the videos.
So funny because it's like, obviously for people who are really into J-Film culture, right? This is
Yep.
like Mecca,
Yes.
you know, or like
One of them.
yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah, so depending on when this video comes out, which I think is going to be very, very soon after we film it, just because we want to get it out as soon as possible while the interest is super high for the new bumper. I should probably introduce you because I think we've shot a bunch of stuff, but it might not be on the channel yet. So this is Mary. She's my little sister. She actually moved to Japan, and now she's kind of living with us, and she's working at my company. And you guys are going to be seeing a lot more of her. So you want to say something? Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to Japan.
Yes.
How are you liking so far?
It's great.
Yep.
Great. Yeah. But I mean, I've been here, right? So
Yeah.
it's pretty familiar.
Yeah.
Aside from the
But like 10 years ago, you
yeah,
came
yeah,
here like
yeah,
10
yeah,
years
yeah.
ago.
But aside from the language barrier, everything
Yep.
has been great.
Mhm.
But I mean, even with the language barrier, it's been great. So
And
okay.
little by little, I've been taking you to like a lot of the places that we go to for car culture stuff, and hopefully you're becoming a little bit more of a car enthusiast. So you're kind of like starting from like zero.
yeah,
But-
literally the negatives.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, well, it'd be negative if you don't like cars.
But I don't like to drive.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
That's true.
but-
Oh, wow. That sounds good. Okay. What do you think of the way the car looks from the back compared with the like spoon wing compared to the carbon modular wing?
I like that it's more height,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like it looks a little like bare.
Mm.
Does that make sense?
Kind of thin, or slightly smaller even. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like the height of it more. Sometimes it seems like a little like squished down.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I like that shape. It's very cool.
Mm-hmm.
They call it crane neck shape.
So you want to change it to something similar?
Right now I still like this one. I like this one a lot. So if we do change the bumper, I think step by step. But yeah, just when I see it in person, I'm like, man, it actually looks quite cool. And I think it would be, the point is, it would be very rare to see it in red. I think very rare,
Yes.
because in the first place, only about 1 out of 10 of them are red.
1 in 10.
Yeah, 1 in 10. And to change the front bumper, that's like another like big step,
Yeah.
especially in Japan, because people don't usually have a place to put their bumper. And this one already looks really good. So I think it's going to be very like difficult, or not difficult. It's going to be very rare for other people to have like a similar look or as an aggressive look. So I like that idea. I like how it's going to be a little bit more
Unique?
special, a bit more
Yeah.
unique. Yeah.
So how are you feeling right now? Are you at like 80%?
I'm
70%?
I'm at like 80, over 80%, but
Okay, pretty high.
maybe right under 85, 83, 84. Like the more I look at it, the more I like how aggressive it is, how cool it is. But I really like the way the stock one looks. It just looks so clean, you know. It's very like it's like, wow, that's a nice car, but it looks
Yeah.
like it's like a nice car from the factory. When we start going down the route of like the spoon bumper with the canards, it's very obviously like an aftermarket bumper,
Yeah.
and it's very much like, okay, this is a heavily modified car. And yeah, like I was saying, for our philosophy, I think for the cars, it is very cool to have like a modified car. And
Modified in a way that is different from what other
yes,
people have been doing.
yeah. And I think we also have like a unique opportunity because the car is red. Like it's not white or it's not blue like many people who run like the spoon look will do. So it's gonna be very cool if the red one is has that spoon bumper look. Okay, so we are all done. Let's go ahead and get out of here because it is past 5 o'clock. Spoon is closing. And let's start up the car and let's hear how it sounds and how it feels. So you want to hop in? We'll just hop in and just get going. Okay. Kind of like immediately feels a little bit different. Huh, interesting. All right. Wow, okay. Sounds kind of crazy, right? I think the Pops and Bangs tune is more aggressive than I thought it was. I think it's been set to the second one, where before we had the first one. Alright, so from the last video, we just left Spoon, and we took a look at the new Spoon bumper. I thought it looked really, really cool.
and let me know what you guys think, if we should order that bumper and have it installed in the car. The car actually was just changed from the 1.8 bar tune to 1.6 because I wanted to know what it felt like, and the response is immediately noticeably better, which is really nice. And I haven't floored it, so we don't know yet how it's gonna feel in terms of like the loss of like top end power, but I do like how it feels a little bit easier to drive with 1.6. It's kind of like a much more immediate throttle response. So let's drive around like this for a while and see how we feel about it. But so far so good. And yeah, all right, let's keep going. Hey guys, so it's now been a few days since me and Mary got back from Spoon, and I've had a chance to drive the FL5 around on the street, on the tollgate, on the highways, and I've got some updated opinions about the new tune. So, first thing that became very obvious, very glaringly apparent, is that the pops and bangs when it's set to V2 is way too aggressive. It's kind of annoying, and it just goes pew 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 pew, just constantly, like machine guns going off. So we're probably going to have to change it to either V1 or the Integra Type S setting, which I think will be a little bit more mature and at least just less obnoxious. Now 1.8 versus 1.6. Previously the car was running with a 1.8 tune. The car felt really powerful, and now at 1.6 you definitely do feel the reduction in power, but the power delivery comes on in a lot more of a linear fashion that feels like it's got power throughout the entire rev range, instead of just all of a sudden when after the turbo spools and then just comes in all at once like in the 1.8 tune. So I think the 1.6 tune is definitely a lot more livable. It feels more responsive as well, and so I think I'll keep it at the 1.6 tune for now, and it will also be good for the engine because, you know, when you're running less boost, it's a little bit less wear and tear on the engine as well. Now, talking about the bumper itself, which was the main reason why we went to Spoon, after sleeping on it for a few days, I'm still thinking about it. I'm still like 80%, so I need your guys' comments to let me know what you think. I personally think it looks really cool but really aggressive, and I actually used Gemini to simulate what it would look like in red, and you can see over here this is what it looks like if it was on my car with a stock hood. And I also colored the canards black over here, and I think it looks really good like this. I'm also thinking about maybe painting this section here red over here as well, or maybe even this entire section red but leave just the front lip black. So also after me and Mary left Spoon, we ended up doing a JDM experience with some folks from China. We had a booking that day, and we had a ton of fun. It was actually Mary's first time coming with me on a JDM experience. Did you have fun, by the way?
Yeah, I did. It was great.
Awesome. So hopefully you'll be seeing more of her on the channel as well. And she filmed a lot of stuff. However, the clips on the camera got corrupted because of the memory card we're using. So we only had a few clips. So we're going to put together a montage. And if you're wondering what the JDM experience even is, it's exactly what it sounds like. Basically, I take you guys along on a JDM adventure here in Japan. And if you want more information on how you can book one with me, just send me a DM at albo.media and I'll send you all that information. And also here is a video which explains what it is. The JDM experience is an in-depth look at the car culture of Japan. Together with me as your JDM sensei, translator, and consultant, you will learn all about Japan's car culture while we enjoy spirited drives on incredible roads, visit legendary JDM car shops, savor authentic Japanese cuisine, experience traditional culture, practice speaking Japanese, and roll into epic car meets at famous locations like Daikoku-kie and more. On the day of your JDM experience, you'll live out the JDM dream with me, just like in these YouTube adventures with my best friends. For more info and to make a booking, DM me on Instagram at ALBO Media or fill out the form in the description box. Handle all of the messages personally, and I'm looking forward to meeting you. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. Enjoy the montage and enjoy the video about the JDM experience. See ya. So let's go outside and check out 8-Bit.
want to you guys come to China.
Yes.
Go to the Shanghai. If you guys go to Shanghai, you can text me.
Thank you.
You can
Yes,
find
sounds
her
good.
or find me also.
Yes.
Of course.
Do you have Instagram?
Yeah, I have. But I don't use it.
Oh,
We
okay.
have some other WeChat. Something.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, thanks.
Thank you. Man, have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your trip in Japan. And yeah, glad we got home okay. Yeah.
It was nice meeting you.
Nice
Bye.
to meet